So welcome to Bennett College, and I'm going to show you our brand new HighFlex classroom. We define HighFlex classrooms as an integrated, accessible classroom space. Once the pandemic hit and we realized we had to learn how to live through the pandemic, we came up with a concept here called Tech Enabled. So at any given time, we can have students like you all sitting in the classroom space, but then students who are going to be up here on Zoom joining us from afar. So you have to apply to be Tech Enabled. Our students will email our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Colson, and first receive approval. So now the students are seeing the other students in the class. So a perfect view to have for those in-class discussions, to also bring in the Zoom students, and now it's like we're all in one space together. And then you can also see the microphones hanging from the ceiling as well, so we can just speak in our natural voice, and everybody is able to hear.
Okay, so that's one way to do it. Is there another way to do it?
I did 1 times 2 is 2.
Okay. They can see what we're doing at home. We can see them when they have a good point or a question that we can all share with. And really the HighFlex rooms lend themselves really easily to collaboration, to community, and to really working together.
Being able to virtually move around the room and being able to clearly see the whiteboard or clearly hear people talk, it's like actually being in the classroom. And it's not like I'm straining my senses just to feel a tad bit included.
We always want to focus on teaching pedagogy. So we don't want to assume you click a button, faces pop up on the screen, and this is all you need to know. So what we did was we looked at our AQ faculty who had already completed their certification on effective online teaching practices. So they were the first cohort that were then trained to use the HighFlex classroom. The premise being they can take their pedagogical work and now add this technological component to it.
The HighFlex room lets us learn as a class, whereas before we were 2 separate groups of students and then one instructor trying to frantically make sure that everyone felt included. And I think the ability to share the same information, to process together, to bounce questions off each other really smoothly is something that really can benefit any classroom.